Hello, this is Chad. I wonder if you have heard of the name haptic interface. The haptic interface, which is built in some Samsung mobile phones, has its own widgets, such as calendar, clock, and picture album, which can be placed on the top screen and be used by touching the widgets. Vibration feedback is also a part of the interface. It really is the interface that suits the motto, touch and feel. The brand new MP3 player from Samsung, YP-P3, has adopted this haptic interface. Its awesome hairline finish, along with the haptic interface, are the things that make P3 more attractive. Let's take a look at the P3 that has these and even more than these. The overall design look is similar to that of the P2. However, taking a closer look, we find that it has many things that are totally different from the P2. A 3-inch touchscreen display dominates the front panel. Under the screen is the touch bar for recognizing gestures. On the top of the player, there is a power hold button, volume buttons, and a mono speaker is also installed. The bottom side has a microphone reset hole, 24-pin connector, and audio jack. Turning the player on, the first thing greeting the user is the top screen with icons. The top screen is filled with icons and widgets which can be touched to launch functions allocated on it. The wallpapers, icons, and widgets all have a simple and neat look. When the screen is touched, there comes a vibration feedback to let users know that the screen was touched. Too bad that this video obviously can't show how the vibration feels, but we can surely tell you that it does have a nice feedback system. Neat icons and widgets can be seen in many places other than the top screen. Icons and widgets placed on other part of the screen can be seen by scrolling the screen left and right like this. Also, it supports customization so the users can personalize the screen. The haptic interface has some parts that give the feeling that it is built by Adobe Flash. Proving the fact, it has a Flash player built in, which we'll take a look at afterwards. The haptic interface of the P3 has many widgets and many functions. The widgets can be repositioned by dragging. And the icons can also be repositioned in the same way. Some of the widgets are only decorative without any specific function, while the rest of them have their very own features like entering sleep mode, changing brightness, and launching the memo pad. Music playback can be controlled very easily even when the player is multitasking by sliding the touch bar located right under the screen. Touching the top of the screen shows a shortcut menu with 4 icons that take you directly to the top screen, speaker settings, screen lock, and Bluetooth settings. Sound can be played from either built-in speaker or earphones. The default setting is to detect if earphones are plugged in and use speakers only when they are not. The first menu on the top screen is video. The P3 supports MPEG-4, WMV9, and H.264 files, which enables the player to play video clips encoded for iPods or PSPs. The 16:9 widescreen allows seeing movies or HD broadcasts without any limitations. These are the functions supported in the iMovie mode. Bookmarks can be placed, moved, and removed on any timeline the user wishes, and playback speed can be adjusted by 5 slow steps and 5 fast steps. Featuring the DNSE 3.0 VSP technology, the tone of the sound will stay the same even when the video speed gets faster or slower than the original. Vibewoofer is a feature that makes the P3 vibrate when there is sound coming from the movie. Enabling the user to feel the sound and not only hear it. The last menu is the display menu. To adjust brightness and horizontal stroke settings. Now playing, just like other Samsung music players, along with artists, albums, songs, and genres, are the things that fill the music menu. Playlists and recorded files are also there to help you navigate through the menu. Lastly, Music Browser can be used for playing and deleting a file, adding a file to a playlist and deleting from it. The album has a classic list view, newly added list view with big album art, and a list view that looks just like a jukebox, which looks cool enough. When music is playing, a big album art fills the screen. What is shown on the screen can be changed by using menu or double tapping the screen. The music playing now can be used as alarm sound, or be added to a playlist on the menu. Actions for horizontal stroke can also be modified on it. P3 has the new DNSC 3.0 technology built in. On the sound effect menu are Vibe Woofer, which was seen on the video menu, Street Mode, Playlist DNSC, and Audio Upscaler menus. Street Mode makes the specific range of the sound louder to let users hear the music clearly in noisy places. Playlist DNSC is the menu where you can apply DNSC on playlists created on Emodio. And finally, Audio Upscaler is an amazing function that recovers certain loss from file compression progress. There are 14 presets on DNSC, including automatic and normal. Auto DNSC, as the name implies, chooses the appropriate preset by recognizing genre tag. This function can be enabled on Emodio, but in case if you want to do it on the player, it's also supported. Presets are divided into two categories. Normal presets include studio, rock, classical, jazz, ballad, club, rhythm and blues, and dance. And virtual space presets include cafe, concert hall, and church. It indeed sounds like a concert hall. Other than presets, users can create their own DNSC sounds by changing EQ. .3D and bass, concert hall, and clarity. If you wish to do it on the computer, that is possible too. Once a personal DNSC sound is created, you can share it online. Another nice feature of DNSC 3.0 is VSP technology, which keeps the sound tone of your music the same even when play speed is changed. It's on the play speed menu.